This song slaps me. I love it, but I hate it too. You know why? Well, let me explain. Remember what I said on the last episode? Like whole drinking thing and getting bored of the drink after drinking enough? Well, this is what happens when you keep listening to the song you love non-stop. You start hating it because you are far from the state of being bored of it and on the verge of killing someone with your bare face when it's going on. Just turn off the music. I wish I could, man. Have you ever been in a convenience store? That convenience has everything you need at any time. What a convenience, right? I wouldn't mind paying that extra 10%, they add up to 30 or more percent right there, on our convenience store for that sweet cold smoothie and fresh ice cream from that stupid ass machine that has a mind of its own while listening to the same 10 songs every fucking day, morning, evening, and night. Well, at least when I am the customer. And some customers are so retarded. Some are cool, patient, and kind. But oh boy, sometimes Karen is just not liking your face, man. She's ready to vent out her anger on you for needing to pay for her own bag to carry the shit she bought from the store to her home. And in a corporate store, well, at least in where I were working, you're kind of obligated to just take their shit. Not in textbook obligated, but if you don't do that, a report to the headquarters is ready to cut down your and your team's wage. This is probably why I'm so furious about this kind of topic, because Kevin thinks just because store employees are paid to be there, it is okay to hire someone for that stupid ass ice cream machine not working. And you cannot express it's not okay. But just because you are young and need money, you always gulp it down and take it. I almost got in trouble for that stupid ass machine almost breaking down. Well, I might have gotten into debt for that thing randomly breaking if I were to be still working there. And if I didn't open up that machine and take out that little aluminum piece that got into the mixer that day, I would probably have got into debt that I would have probably had to work for another 6 months to pay for it. And I understood I was not the type of person that is okay with others' BS. So I am here, a university student who is doing a YouTube video for his 52 subscribers instead of doing his school assignments. As if you were wondering how trash the wage was, just for your curiosity, I got around $225 for working almost 2 months. I mean, even in Mongolia it was so low because they kept cutting down my wage. And don't get me wrong, I did my best to sell their hot dogs and toilets without any tips. I should start fucking tipping people, it's 21st century. And I spent majority of my payment on this USB microphone so you can hear my beautiful voice. And if you enjoyed the video, please like the video and maybe sub to my channel. It really helps, man. I'm begging you. Please just press that. I will not say what company I was working for. And if you have some crazy stories, please share with me in the comments because I am genuinely interested. Alright, so be chill when you encounter a small inconvenience at a convenience store and tip employees, okay? I realized I was doing a RimWorld video. Alright, let's go. RimWorld, but it's capitalist. Crafter's team started off by building a station to the base, and with some chopping in the queue. They realized they needed to do some mining in order to continue their plan in production. After gathering up the materials, they started building the manufacturing tables and flooding their new factory room. To power this new room, they need electricity, and geothermal power is just a really nice consistent power source in the game, but they did not have any steam gases in their land. Crafter's team knew that Builder's team and Planter's team had been already teamed up, so they thought it would be a good idea to start a relationship with Tamer's team. Also, they thought they would not decline it, because they both needed an ally in order to compete with Builders and Planters in the future. A new contract has been made, and the Tamer's team has agreed to share their little bit of land for Crafter team's power for electricity. Crafter power is halfway to reach construction level 8, so it won't be long until they reach their launching point. An offer of 1 normal bit and 1 good bit from Builder's team has arrived, but with 7 levels on construction, they kindly declined the offer and decided to build their own bit from wood in their factory room, since it would be much better sleeping in a factory room rather than storage room with piles of materials that are very ugly. Both of the beds turned out to be just normal beds, but it is good enough. Food has been a problem for a while, and now they are completely out of nutrition, so they started to hunt for themselves. And scanning their land for a second, a certain buck seemed to be a good meal. They are big, but won't they have tried to fight back? After shooting at it for a while, it ran away to Tamer's team's land, so they had to give up on it. But at least the meal ran away to Allies' land, so it was not too bad. Planters decide to just do what they can do best, planting, or wood. So they start their work on nutrition paste and freezer. It is a simple freezer made with 2 wooden walls and an airlock. To accomplish this, they had to win over the builders team so they can build the nutrition paste and the air conditioner for the freezer. They had to make an ally with the builders. A new contract has been made between the planters and the construction team. The construction team would help them build and source them with electricity, but with a nice reward of free food from the planters team. They can do both of their parts easily. While having a very effective solutions. But now, planters and the builders team are now both dependent on each other. Also, they extended their potato farm and started a new field for smoke leaf joints. It may lead to some interesting things. Tamer's team tried to tame a trombonia that wandered into the map recently, but they did not have a food for taming. So they hurried their progress on it with extending their farm. And 2 alpaca fled into their land thanks to the builders team just when they were running out of food. So they happily picked up the food and butchered it. To produce the meals, they had to mine for the steel to make the fuel, but that was paused for a second by a wild hare that attacked them. Next day they were able to eat and even sell some to other teams. A simple meal is worth 15 silvers. I counted up them and did the maths on the other paper. Food was still a problem, so they continued their hunt with a turkey and a buck that fled away from the crafters team. Crafters team needed an emergency need for more food, so they sold another 4 meals to their ally. The builders continued their hunt from the last episode, but lost 2 alpaca that fled to others' land. They were progressing very quickly and decided to team up with planters and started the work on building the geothermal generator, but they needed a lot of steel to do that, so they had to mine for it. Next day they quickly made the meals from the meat they hunted before, because it would start to spoil if it were just left alone. They managed to do some business on these foods by selling 18 simple meals in total for some profit. They sold 2 good beds to their ally planters and 2 good beds to tamers. They asked the crafters the offer, but they were kindly declined.